taking up all of my space. You should get out of my way. You should get out of my way. Don't tell me what I should do. I'ma do what I want anyway. Don't really care what you think. You should get out of my way. Get your talking face out of my way. 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 I got too many plays. I don't even play. Out of my way. Get out of my way. Out of my way. Out of my way.
All my friends coming with all they friends, and we get active, yeah. We get active, yeah. All of my tattoos black, my eyes bloodshot red. I'm ready right now. Don't run your mouth too quick. Let's get it. Stop talking. One way, my way, my way, my way, my way, my way.
Don't make me rap, you get your talking out my face. It's in my mind, really, this in my DNA. I gotta get it, I don't know no other way. Get out my way.
Weezy out of here. Weezy out of here.
Everything litty, I love when it's hot. Turned to the city, I broke out the knot. Got some more millies, I keep me a knot. I created history, it made me a lot. He tried to diss me and ended on Fox. We call him Chaucer cause they gonna chop. Took her out of filers cause of pop. I run it like Nike, we got it on lock. Cardiac eye, I'm the boss man in a suit with no tie. I can't be, I gotta stay. Put me some in the can and it's dry. Riding in spaceship like Bunny and Clyde. Don't worry, baby, I keep me some fire. She names and Birkin, she cannot decide. The ladies, Mercedes, here go to surprise. Don't sleep on Miss Lady, help ride. Bet where I'm this ain't regular size. You really fly, we like Pelican guys. You ain't slick, I can turn on the sky. She think I might sign her and change her whole life. I told her to goggle and work on her eyes. Everything litty, I love when it's hot. Turned to the city, I broke out the knot. Got some He tried to diss me and ended on Fox. We call him Chaucer cause they gonna chop. Took her out of filers cause
Well, they don't call them the faithful for nothing, Bronc. Fans numbering 70,000 strong have made the trek to Santa Clara, and they're ready to cheer on their 49ers here at Levi's Stadium. Coming up, we have a good one for you. Between the visiting team and the San Francisco 49ers. Ball teed up, Brandon Aubrey out for the kick. And off we go in Santa Clara. Return coming from the 6. And in the end, Bronc, a pretty exciting touchback as the return comes out to the 30.
First down and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
Offense out now to get us started. It's 1st and 10.
Here we go, here we go. Ready, start.
Here's Travis Etienne on the ground. And he'll take this ahead for 7. We've got 2nd and 3 now.
That run may not have gotten you a first, but sure, nice little run to set the table.
On one, right?
Nice run last play. Sets up 2nd and 2.
Here we go, here we go. Dahan. 180, 11 mighty, 11 mighty. Dahan.
They go right back to Etienne. And he's down after getting this up to the 41. This one goes for 3 yards. And that's going to bring up 1st down.
You know what I like about a 2nd and short run play, Kate? Yeah, I like getting a 1st down. But you know what I like even more? That's going to set up a play-action pass in a similar down and distance, and that defense is going to have to key on the run.
1st down, Burrow to throw. He rolls to his right. Got a man downfield. This is Neighbors. And that is a touchdown. The Wizards take a 6-0 lead right away. Malik Neighbors with a touchdown. He finds one of his great receivers, Brock, and they are off to a great start to begin this ball game.
Yeah, it's such a positive offensively when you can go find not just a field goal, but a touchdown on that opening drive. And defensively, this starts to shake the foundation of your preparation and makes you wonder what's in store.
It's all lined up. Folk ready to send this one flying. Bashul Tutin now on the return. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort. San Francisco to the line. It's 1st and 10. Here's carry now. This is Bashul Tutin. And he's going to have this up near the 40, just a little bit short of it. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that first down.
I can assure you of one thing. That carry just brought some extra work in the opening quarter. You couldn't script that run any better.
That's a 39-yard line.
From the 39 now after that explosive start to this drive. First down, and they go right back to it. He's got room to roll. And he's going to have this down to the 42-yard line. They get 19 on that pickup. And that means it'll be first down, San Francisco.
This offense is sending a message, winning the battle up front on consecutive snaps. There's got to be some urgency here defensively. You just can't keep getting walked backward this easily.
First down from the 42. Throwing here, Allen. It's complete to Hunter Henry. And he gets down to the 24 before he stopped. That play good for 17 and a first down.
The numbers are pretty clear, Kate. You get explosive plays. Those explosive plays on drives lead to points. You can't ask for a better start offensively.
Round 80.
First down throw for Allen. He's going to get a hand in there and knock that one away. So second down now after the incompletion. And I'm just going to assume, Brock, we're going to see a more aggressive defense here after the amount of points these guys gave up last week.
Yeah, that performance was not up to standard, but this looks a whole lot more like it attacking the pass. Not just playing the defense, but go knock the ball away.
He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on second down.
I know these DNs love to get to the quarterback. I know that sacks many times equals a bigger payday, but doing the dirty work, playing to run well, that's what the best of the ends do in this league.
Third down, and they need to get 10. They'll air it out on third. Has him on a quick hitter. And they have this down to the 11 before being marked down. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
You want to start a good debate sometime, Kate? Go in an NFL locker room and ask which position is the best athlete. The big guys, the left tackles, will tell you it's them. The corners will tell you it's them. I'll tell you what, these tight ends of today, the way they can run, break tackles and get in the open field, they truly are some of the best athletes on the team.
His first target doesn't lead to his first catch, so it'll be second down.
Alert, alert, alert!
Back to the air, Allen. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. Defense hasn't really found its backbone yet, but maybe just a little sliver of light between the clouds here as they bring up third down.
Yeah, you're not going to likely keep points off the board, but if you can come through with one more stop and limit it to a field goal, yeah.
He brings it in. Touchdown, San Francisco. The 49ers finish off their opening drive. Garrett Wilson with the touchdown. Quite the drive they put together to begin this game. What stood out to us, how quickly they were operating. They got a lot of plays in a small amount of time on the way to that touchdown.
What do you mean? We feel that tempo in the booth?
Yep, certainly do.
Kept those guys guessing defensively and on their toes, not quite sure what was coming next. And it will be that same strategy they employ, I'm going to guess so, until that defense proves they can stop it.
after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. His return starts at the 5. And this gets out to the 30 before he stopped.
They'll take over. First down and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. First and 10.
Here we go. 180.
Play action now. Burrow. His pass is complete. That's Zay Flowers. And he picks up a good chunk of yards here. Looks to be about 7. He's up to the 37.
Part of the reason I leave you pregame, Kate, and get down to that field and watch these guys throw and catch is I want to see their timing. I want to see their anticipation. That is picture perfect right there. A crossing route thrown that quickly tells me these two are on the same page.
11.
Burrow out of the shotgun. Hits him on the out route. And they send him out of bounds as he gets this to the opposing 45. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
180. 11.
On first down, here's Burrow. Right back to Neighbors, and he's got it. And they're on him quickly there after that catch. So the game's going to be to the 34-yard line. Bringing the offense up to the line. First and 10.
Here we go.
To throw again, it's Burrow. Buying some time right. Connection made. Travis Etienne. And they stop him. He's marked down along that 18-yard line. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs. Well, you love when you can go from first down to first down, Brock. Makes things easy for an offense, and it is the primary reason that he gets looks that he does.
Every touch he gets has a solid chance of working out just like that. And it's why many of these first quarter looks have his name all over them. Kate, I think that's a little taster, a little entree of what's to come for this wide receiver. He's going to have to make some plays into some contested coverages, and he couldn't do it right there.
Chance here for one final play before the end of our quarter. Burrow throwing again on 2nd and 10. And cut in the end zone for the touchdown. The Wizards break the tie here in the first. Dallas Goedert the touchdown. They were throwing for it there, and they didn't care who knew about it, Brock. And it turns out, hey, nothing was going to stop them either.
Yeah, there's something about an empty formation. You are declaring to a defense, other than QB draw, this ball is going to be in the air. But at the same time, you also force the defense's hand. There's only so many coverages they can play, and they just exposed them.
It's all lined up. Folk ready to send this one flying. And that kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. So we got a touchback. This drive will start at the 35. We're back, and it's 49ers football as we resume. They'll get to work here, 1st and 10.
What's that?
Tootin headed left. And he's going to score. Touchdown, San Francisco. The 49ers can tie it up in the second after cutting into the lead.
Take that play right there. That run is exactly why this team wanted this rookie on their roster. It is so hard to break away from the pack at the NFL level, but this rookie is putting on a show.
His kick is good, for the moment at least, as we've got a flag down on the field. I think they're going to get him for hitting the kicker. Well, you can't do that. Got to avoid hitting the kicker. And because of that, the kickoff will be coming from midfield. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. All set to go now from the 35.
11.
Here's Etienne to begin the drive. Powering his way forward a bit. Give him about 6 there to begin this drive.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that run. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
On second down, it's Etienne. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down.
That's good for a San Diego first down.
Here we go.
Etienne again. This is ahead for about 5. Andrew Makuba attacking to make that stop.
You know, Kate, it's plays like that. It's just kind of the meat and potatoes. Not going to make any highlight reel, but just the positive, efficient plays on the ground. You need to keep plays and drives alive.
Burrow from the gun. Hauled in by Goddard, left side. And they take him down just as he gets inside that red zone. They get 22 out of that play. And that is good for a first down.
On one, right? First down. First and 10 at the 19-yard line.
Now toss it to Etienne. And he's got him 6 yards on that carry. It's second down.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know and you may come back to. Because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of the defense.
Burrow's caught. And this is going to make it down to the 6. That's going to set him up with first and goal.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
At the 6-yard line.
1-1, ready?
This offense in position now. It's first and goal.
11 MT, take. Gun.
Burrow to the air now. Escapes the pocket. And this one's incomplete. Too low as it skips off the ground. Malik Neighbors, the one he was throwing for. It's second and goal.
On one, ready? Stop.
Now give this up the middle to Etienne. He's hit and driven backwards. This is going to force him into third and goal.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
11 MT, here we go. Stop.
On third and goal, here's Burrow. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Looking for Malik Neighbors that time. So now they're left with fourth and goal. Talk about coming up clutch with that contact on third and goal, partner. And now a decision for this offense to make on fourth down.
We know how hard it can be defensively in these goal-to-go situations. We know that you have got to be on point, every attention to detail. That's a job well done by that defense.
And he makes the play at full extension. That's a touchdown. The Wizards take a second quarter lead. Folk on now to try the point after. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Wizards break that tie and now lead by 7. It's all lined up. Folk ready to send this one flying. Tootin now on the return. And he gets it up beyond the 20, but boy, did they plant him a few inches into the ground at the end of that run. 49ers to the line. First and 10. From the shotgun, it's Allen. This is cut downfield by Rice. 30. Hits the 20. And he's going to take this in for the San Francisco touchdown. The 49ers can tie it up in the second after cutting into the lead. So no mistaking that play call, Gronk. They send everybody on deep goes, and it winds up paying off. What a play.
And you'd think on the other side, defensively, they'd be ready for this. But this is truly a breakdown in the secondary. They're just not able to make a play on the ball in the air. And the end result, as you said, a big play and a touchdown.
Now after tying this game up, they're all set to center away. He got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
All set to go now from the 35.
12. Here.
Burrow setting up the play action. Finds a seam down the middle. And this one's going to move him all the way down to the 25-yard line. So a new set of downs. Here we go. 1st and 10.
11. Here we go.
Out of the shotgun, Burrow. That one connects. He has the touchdown. The Wizards get some late points and the lead. Zay Flowers, the touchdown.
Nick Folk for the extra point.
Folk with a point after. And the Wizards break that tie and now lead by 7.
49ers 21.
It's all lined up. Folk ready to send this one flying. Tootin now on the return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
Niners take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Offense showing trips out right as they get set for this 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, it's Allen. Short pass brought in. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. 5 still to go here. This is 2nd down.
Gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
Working from the gun, it's Allen. It's caught left side by Harris. Galloping inside the 40. And he's going to bring this down to their 35. That's a 38-yard play for him to move the sticks.
I love this, Kate. No issues at all going to this receiver in the short field because they know at any time when this man touches the ball, he could transform a short completion into a big play.
He's got it in the red zone. And he's going to take this in for the San Francisco touchdown. The 49ers earn the chance to tie before halftime. So the offense showing a slightly different dimension there, Brock, getting the running back involved with his hands for the touchdown.
Yeah, such an advantage. I think when you think about it, Kate, it really is about the 80s where we start to see these running backs not just tote the ball as runners, but be real weapons when they get the ball in the passing game.
Yeah.
That's well done.
So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. And he's going to field this one in the end zone without a return. So that's going to bring us out to the 35-yard line.
At their own 35-yard line.
All set to go now from the 35.
Here we go. 180.
Burrow now on 1st down. Well, his first real mistake. That's intercepted. Zay Frazier has it. And he's into the end zone for the pick 6 for San Francisco.
No question they wanted a big play to begin their drive, but there's the monkey's paw. They got the big play, but not the way they wished for it. Instead, well, they got to rally themselves to get right back out there after watching their opponents celebrate in the end zone.
That one right down the middle. And the 49ers break that tie and now lead by 7. A quick chance at redemption after that pick 6 as it's sent away. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock. So they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. Just over 30 seconds left in the half as they come to the line.
Done.
After the pick, here's Burrow again. Throwing the out route complete. And they're going to get to him after a gain of close to 5 as they send him out.
That is a textbook 1st down completion. Sets up 2nd and very manageable. He creates space to take that shot downfield.
Burrow on the play action. He throws a bullet to the center. That's grabbed inside the 30. He has it to the 23-yard line as he's brought down. Now we're going to get an offensive timeout. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
1st and 10 at the 23-yard line.
Now they'll hit the line just outside the red zone following that big play.
Here we go, here we go. 180.
First and 10 now. Here's Burrow. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. They were looking for him again, Brock, and for a moment, we thought he had another catch. But then that contact knocked the football from his hands.
Kind of become a victim of his own early success. Not too different, Kate, than a pass rusher that gets a sack. You know what happens? Got to slide to him, got to chip to him. You get a receiver that gets it going like this, you know more contact and more focus is coming his way.
Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll go down here at the 16. Timeout taken by the offense, their second. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
Touchdown. The Wizards earn the chance to tie before halftime. Malik Neighbors with the touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. Point after by Folk is up and good. And the Wizards tie this game 35 apiece. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Tootin now on the return. Things going well so far. And not a bad place for them to start, up past the 30-yard line. They've got first and 10, Brock, but time for maybe 2 plays at most if they even want to try anything. He'll throw it. And this falls incomplete with just 2 seconds remaining. Looking for the back that time. And now they face second down.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last second attempt to get rid of it.
Here comes the final play of our first half.
180. What's that?
The final throw before the break. Puts him on the in route. And they'll stop him here, but not before he gets out to the 47-yard line. So we're through 2 quarters now. Still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. Well, if you love high-scoring games, no doubt you have been glued to your television so far. And no signs of slowing down as we begin our second half. He goes out of bounds on the return.
First and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
San Francisco to the line. He's first and 10.
180. What's that?
It's a handoff to Tootin, running right. Breaks a tackle. He's still going. And he's out of bounds. Defenders get there to drive him out right near that 40-yard line. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got first down. Big shot to begin the drive has him up beyond the 40.
First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Going to the ground again on first. The 30. Gets the 10. And he'll get this across. Touchdown, San Francisco. The 49ers take the lead right away in half number 2.
Okay, we are watching the showman put on an absolute show. What a day for this running back. I think he'd be the first to tell you it's about the guys up front, receivers blocking outside, and the electricity of his legs.
That one splits the uprights. And the 49ers break that tie and now lead by 7. Aubrey now to kick this one away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
All set to go now from the 35. Burrow on first down. Connects on the crosser. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And they're going to have a first down now. One play in, Brock, and this drive is already into enemy territory.
46-yard line.
Here we go.
First down, Burrow to throw. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Maxwell Hairston picks it off. And the 49ers are going to have it after his second interception of the season. Well, no doubt they envision that as the start of a second-half push for the lead. But the defense, well, defense had other ideas, Brock, protecting their team's advantage and taking possession back on the first play of the series.
Not the way you needed to start the half if you were thinking comeback, but exactly the way to start the half if you're trying to take this lead and step on it. That's a defender who sensed the need for a splash play and delivers.
Only gets a yard there to make it 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 41-yard line.
Allen. Left side, it's caught by Rice. And he's brought down right in the neighborhood of that 40-yard line. Big gainer here as he picks up 20. And that gives the 49ers the first.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
Allen now on first down. Right back to Rice. Caught again. And they shut him down on this one. They get him behind the line, and that should push him out of field goal range.
Well, if they were concerned about losing yards, running it on first down, it just happened anyway. Not many passes end in a loss. Hopefully they got a little more aggressive strategy coming here on second down.
Allen looking to throw. Completed over the middle. And they're going to get just inside that red zone on the big play down to the 19. It's a gain of 22. And that means it'll be first down San Francisco.
Wow, certainly found the weak spot in the coverage with that catch. Really goes to show they trust every single player, receiver, running back, in that case tight end, to be a playmaker in this offense.
And the ground game works for the touchdown. The 49ers pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive.
Okay, it was just a couple years ago where we saw those running backs get to the market and not get their money. Well, a performance like this is how you get paid. You show you can do it in a multitude of ways. Catch one for a touchdown through the air, pound 3 of them on the ground for 6.
Aubrey now to kick this one away. And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. All set to go now from the 35. Here's Etienne on first down. A lot of space ahead. The 40! Into the red zone! And they take this in for the score. The Wizards shrinking the lead some in the third. Travis Etienne, the touchdown.
For the extra point.
Folk with a point after. And the Wizards chop the lead in half. It's down to 7.
49. Wizards 42.
And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. And he takes it in the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
The 49ers find themselves in a great starting spot here. 1st and 10 coming up.
Round 80!
Now Allen. Brought in right side. Get some space around midfield. And a great play is brought to an end as this one reaches the 35-yard line. It's a 30-yard gain, Brock, so unsurprisingly, that gives him a first down.
Okay, that play so indicative of why tight ends in this league have become just an X factor. Right, they're big, they can block at the line of scrimmage, but the elite guys, well, they've got that speed and they can take something short and make a difference with it down the field.
On the give, it's Stoughton. There he goes again! And this is going to get him into the red zone. He's at the 18-yard line. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains.
Well, This defense has not had an answer, Kate, for either of the first two plays on this drive. I think it's got everybody, you and me, every fan believing, well, they're only one play away from putting points on the board.
They'll go again here with Tootin. He will score. It's a San Francisco touchdown. The 49ers take a 13-point lead. Far from the first time we've broken down one of his touchdowns in this game, partner, but man, they seem to get more impressive every time.
And I don't care, Kate, if they're all one-yard plungers or if you're up over 300 yards. A 4-touchdown game will forever live among your greatest career highlights. You can go several games without even scoring one. So to get 4 in one contest, you'll never, ever forget it.
That one right down the middle. And the 49ers double their lead to 14. Aubrey now to kick this one away. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. All set to go now from the 35. Off the play fake, Burrow. Ooh, on him quick there, and they bring him to the turf. Nice work by the defense to start this drive out. It's a sack on the first play. Expect the defense to be coming again here after that sack. It is 2nd and 16. Burrow from the gun. The throw left side, caught by Neighbors. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. So 20 yards on that play. And that gives him a first down.
It's a gain of 20. First down, San Diego.
Replay action here. Burrow. Downfield, and Tislau has it. And he's taken out as he brings it down towards the 10. They get 40 on the big hitter. And that'll set him up with a fresh set of downs.
He just made a difficult throw to the outside. Look elementary, Kate, and that's not easy. The placement, excellent. And it helps set his target up and put some more yards on that stat sheet.
Here we go.
And they just get the play off. And this is going to be hauled in for the touchdown. The Wizards shave some off the deficit late in the quarter. Dallas Goedert the touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. Well, we all know that he's somebody they like to have working down near the end zone, Brock, and there is so many ways they know how to use him down there.
Yeah, things are constantly different down there when you're trying to defend him, which is what makes defending him so tough, borderline impossible at times. He can make the smallest little tweaks to his route, just like a receiver would. It's a totally different animal, a nightmare for these defenses.
56, Wizards 50.
A very active quarter for us. Plenty of points in that frame as we reach the end of 3. And when we resume play, it'll be with a kickoff. So here's the kickoff, Brock. Just 6 points now separating our teams. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Great starting spot here for the 49ers. They're headed up 1st and 10. Back to throw now, Allen. They did it! He made the interception! Jalen Johnson with the pick. And he's making the house call here. It's a touchdown on the pick 6. You get a pick 6. You get a pick 6. These defenses, Brock, wow, they have competed. Seeing who ends up with the best highlight of the game, huh?
Highlight? You're going to call a pick 6 and multiple? Highlight, Kate?
No, even if it's your defense doing it, come on, B-Rock.
No highlight for a quarterback.
Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick six. Tootin now on the return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
First and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
49ers to the line. First and 10. Back to the air. It's Allen after the pick. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Tough one to retain through that hit. And we'll see what they do here on second down. Working across the middle, Brock, it is tough for anybody to make plays through all that mess, even when you're the biggest and baddest pass catcher on the roster.
But as a tight end, you're going to be disappointed because that's what you're paid to do. It's one thing for those undersized receivers you talk about. It's another one for these big tight ends. You are paid to make that catch through contact. If you couldn't do it. The goal of running that drag route is to get it to him for at least a minimal gain with space to add after that. They picked up a good chunk, and there was nearly room to add even more.
Allen on third and short. Into the hands of his running back, Tootin. And they're going to have it all the way down to the 25.
Speaks to this guy's talent. He's just an all-around difference maker, playmaker. We see him line up as a receiver, and we don't even bat an eye, Kate. And we don't really bat an eye when he makes that kind of play either. This guy's just different, built for the moment.
Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Bray Harris, the intended target there. So that brings up second down. Well, even with the pick on that last drive, partner, he is showing no hesitation whatsoever.
Well, in order to play this game, Kate, at this level, you've got to be aggressive. You can't let a previous mistake really affect the next decision. I'll say this as well. In the NFL, you throw into coverage too many times, there'll be more interceptions. The goal of that little drag route is to get him for at least a minimal gain with space to add after that. That picked up a good chunk, and it was nearly a big play.
To throw again, it's Allen. It's caught by Wilson. He has the San Francisco touchdown. The 49ers take a fourth-quarter lead. Garrett Wilson with the touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. The impact this guy has had on this game, Brock, has been massive. They'd be on the comeback trail right now if it wasn't for his 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, and that second one far bigger than his first when you just look at the game circumstances. Puts him in front here in the second half. Puts a little jet fuel in the engines of their defense.
And this is caught, so add a couple more to this lead they've got here in the 4. Well, he just caught them the touchdown, Brock. Defense obviously aware of him as they line up for 2. How did they lose him? How did they get it right back to him for the conversion?
Because he's that good. In moments like this, Kate, it's not even about the play, it's about the player. And when you got a player of this caliber, you find every way to get it to him. And just because he scored the touchdown doesn't mean you don't go right back to that well. I love it.
And this will give him some decent field position here, partner. And this gets out to the 30.
At their own 30-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun.
12, 11 empty. 11.
Burrow out of the shotgun. Fits it through the middle. Again, he's got room. And he is in. Touchdown. The Wizards now trail by just a point in the 4th. Malik Neighbors with a touchdown. His 3rd through the air this game. The kick is good, so this game now hinging on every possession as we're tied up in the 4th. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Tootin now on the return. That's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. Now following the play, one of the 49ers banged up. He's in some pain. We're going to pause here as he gets checked on. San Francisco to the line. It's first and 10. Tootin gets it from the gun. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. And it's not just you quarterbacks, Brock Huard, who got to have short memories. You tell me this too, defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock them backwards.
From the shotgun, it's Allen. This one's to Rice out on the right side. Quick rally to the catch by the defense, stopping the gain at the 33.
It's a gain of 14
Offense is set, first and 10.
And the 49er, first down. First and 10 at the 33.
Operating from the gun, it's Allen. That's caught in stride by Rice. And he's going to take this down to the opposing 44. He gets 22 out of that play. And that gives the 49ers the first.
You know, Kate, years ago, my old high school receiver and I got together for a football camp. I could still close my eyes and throw him that slant. We've done it millions of times. You get a QB receiver connection like that, it's dynamite.
Throwing now on first down, Allen. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete. No luck on first down. Here's second and 10. To the air again, Allen. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Part of what's earned him status, Brock, is one of the league's better tight ends. Are those hands, right? His dependable hands. So shouts to the defense there because he wasn't able to hang on that time.
Kate, it's one thing for these defenders to separate a receiver from the ball, but to do so on a stud tight end, that's big time.
Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Denzel Ward makes the play. We've reached the 2-minute warning in Santa Clara. And the Wizards are going to have it after his second interception of the season. Wizards going for the win here. Offense to the line. Here we go. Inside handoff goes to Etienne. And he's able to manage a couple on that run.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
12. Stop.
Second down, Etienne gets it again. And he's taken down as they very quickly get into first and goal. We get a timeout here taken by the 49ers. That's going to be their first. They're all set up for the game winner. Let's see how they approach it, starting with this first and goal.
Here we go. Stop.
They'll run, Etienne. Well, so much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on second and goal. San Francisco calls it second timeout. As they'll meet and decide what to do on this second down.
6-yard line.
One more time with Etienne. And he runs it across. Touchdown. The Wizards jump in front late. Travis Etienne, the touchdown. Full on now to try the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And the Wizards break that tie and now lead by 7.
49ers 64.
It's all lined up. Folk ready to send this one flying. Tootin now on the return. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort.
And their own 18-yard line.
Starting out trips right here. First and 10. He'll look to throw it. And really, no, he's not going to escape. They take him down on a pivotal play late in this ball game. Second down and 19 yards to go after that sack. Here he is to throw. Jump off, caught by his back. And this one only manages a yard before coming to an end out of bounds. It's going to be third down.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to third down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
Looking to throw it. And they got there in time. He's taken down. And that's going to make it just about worst-case scenario for this offense, Brock. It is 4th and long. The 49ers will call their 3rd and final timeout. And now they're powerless to stop that clock with a timeout at least. The deficit is 7, so they have to convert here on 4th down. Desperation time here. And that's going to wind up incomplete as their gamble doesn't pay off. They're going to turn this one over on downs.
Hey, after that stop, Kate, they can start to celebrate. Well, kind of. They still got to finish this game. And my favorite formation in football, that victory formation. Get into it, secure the football, and you'll secure this victory.
And he's into the front for a gain of about 2. Clock is working against him as they hurry up to the line. He gets it again. And he does not get in. They stop him with the 1. Can't manage positive yardage there, and it leaves them with 3rd and goal. So hard work rewarded as they take a well-earned win in this one. Well, Brock, I think it's safe to say that the top-ranked defense in the NFL probably going to take a couple of hits to its status after this one. We have not seen an opponent score against them like this very often, if at all, this season.
Yeah, I think what it shows you, too, Kate, is even for an elite defense, there's still holes and weaknesses to be found and taken advantage of. It took a whole bunch of effort.